How y'all doing today? Well, if your name is Drake, you are making a fool of yourself, looking lame, looking cringy, and amusing us the whole time, but not in the way you want. Baby, what am I talking about? Drake has proved Kendrick right over and over again. Once a lame, always a lame, but the fact that he still needs to win when the fight's over is giving me so much joy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So what's going on, right? Drake posted this viral IG post from his burner account. With side note, and let's be real, if everybody knows it's your burner account, is it really your burner account? I mean, I get why he made it. After his 5 flops, they needed to release new music, but they didn't want those bodies on his count. So they want to be able to say, we release new music. And we say boo, which we've been saying it. He can say, oh, well, it wasn't finished. But if we like it, then he's probably gonna make a video, okay? So he put something up on his Spencer account, letting us know it's not over. He got clowned by the internet and he had to pull it down, but we found the history behind it, and it's funny. And Drake should be ashamed of himself. But at this point, I think Kanye is proven. Where's Lucian? Serve your master, ninja. Because it's becoming more and more obvious. Drake can't sit down. He can't take a break if he wanted. They are throwing something to sick because they need to get their investment back on this $400 million. Kendrick talking about the embassy about to get raided, and Drake gonna start making a hit. The embassy about to get the lights cut off and foreclosed on. I'm just saying, he just got that new Texas Strange ranch, right? In the middle of nowhere where God knows what is going to go on. However, oddly enough, people are saying that Drake is thinking, well, not even thinking, begging Kanye to do a collab with him. Drake was so desperate, Kanye shouted him out in Korea, because if you guys don't know, Kanye's been having the worst year ever too. To his own making. And he might be going to South Korea to get that fine grade nitrous oxide. If you know what I'm talking about, they're saying that Kanye is on the laughing gas, literally, and that his dentist is bleeding him dry. Got that man living in his multi-million-dollar condo down the street and paying him $2.5 million a year. Just for reference, that's about $55,000 a month. Kanye pays $50,000 a month for kids. For each kid, that's $200,000 a month to Kim. He is paying him 1/4 of his child support. That nitrous oxide, if what Milo says is true, is basically like his 5th kid. All right. Now I said, "Oh, isn't that funny that times have changed?" Because y'all was just in the battle over Kim, and Drake was rolling over Kanye, and Kanye was ready to do fisticuffs. Look how things changed in 2 years. Honestly, as much as we drag Kim, she looks like she's the only person that got out of this. Well, I wouldn't say unscathed, but her money's still in her bank account. They thinking about working with each other. We'll talk about that. We also have the video that Drake released because he doesn't know when he looks lame, about him trying to sun the Weeknd, but he comes off as a complete sociopath. But the funny part is, one, you see Drake's original face, right? You see Drake's original hairline, no man unit. Look at this right there. Drake got a man unit on right now. Look, he has a man unit. Look how much bigger his head is on the side. Ladies, you know what it is when your cornrows are grown out and you got to put your lace front on, but you ain't spending 3-4 hours putting new straight backs in. That's that puff he got. But the funny thing is, you see his original face, his original voice, and you see Abel looking like he about to take it, like he about to risk it all and crash out. And Drake tries to touch them, and Abel gives him that look, and Drake's like, oh. Anyway, where should we start off, right? Let's start off with this corny video. You know it's corny because Drake posted this about we will win game 2. Just to give you guys a little insight, right? Wallace, this is the player that said this during a post-game interview, a prediction that proved to be prophetic, as the Pistons, Detroit Pistons, who were the underdog, would not only win the subsequent game, but the series as a whole before defeating the heavily favored Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals to win a 2004 NBA championship. Yeah, that's what I said too, because Drake doesn't realize where he is in this story. First of all, let's look what he had to post and delete because the interview dragged him. Look at this mess. Kuroko. Hold on. Kuroko on Twitter posted this, but hold on, y'all. 1 second.
Page wherever page, wherever headliners, column 1 or 2, we will win game 2.
Win game 2.
We will win game 2.
Sir. Sir. Drake. Does Drake not understand where he is in the story? See, that's why he lost against Kendrick. Kendrick is a Pulitzer Prize writer, but he understands the protagonist, the antagonist. He understands the way, the readers. This is the Iliad. He takes people on a journey. Drake does not understand his role, or maybe he's been so used to fooling us, he doesn't want to. Drake, you are the bully. You are the loudmouth. You were the one everybody's getting sick of, that walks around, right? Literally making blank tapes of themselves to say there's only one big D and there's video proof. How did you guys let him get away with that? I'm not talking about the women, because we were all like, ugh, right? The men let him get away with that. That was weird. That little tape he leaked, and when people gave him the benefit of the doubt, like, that ain't Drake. He's like, oh, it's me, and went around bragging. I don't know. Seemed like what OnlyFans models got to do for their favorite customers. Anyway, right? So anyway, Drake posted this. First of all, Drake, you were the loudmouth everybody's gonna stick up. You bullied a kid that you thought was quiet. Kung Fu Kitty, just in the corner, making his little battle raps, doing this. You bullied him because you thought it'd be an easy win, and you were basically jealous, in my opinion, because he got what you want. A functional relationship with a woman close to his age and 2 cute kids, and they like a tight family unit. You got what you want, but you can never have. You know what I'm saying? A woman that you can stand in front of you without everybody in the industry being like, yeah, she was trying to trap all of us. She was an aspiring P-star, not even a P-star. That was her dream goal. It was on her vision board, okay? But even aside from that, because I don't mean for Sophie to catch strays, right? Get it how you live it. Drake is the biggest mark. Anyway, the series is over, Drake. You were the bully. You got Devo'd. You are Devo and Friday. How are you painting yourself as the underdog Detroit Pistons? We will win game 2. This series is over. You got knocked out so much. The series is over. You woke up in a new dimension, a parallel dimension, right? No, matter of fact, he knocked you through the time-space continuum. You don't realize that in our minds, 6 years has passed. It's too late for you to come up. It's like he woke up and they're like, yeah, when I eat dinner with mom, and people are like, what are you talking about? Your parents been dead for 20 years. What you doing, right? It's like Kendrick put you in a sci-fi horror film where you don't even realize just how much it's over. Game 2, the series is over. But on top of that, which is the weirdest thing, you're the underdog when you were Devo and Friday. Girl. And I say that literally, no pun intended. Girl, what is going on with this? Like, stop it. Again, and for everybody that doesn't think that Drake wears a man unit, look at this right here. Drake's head is not even the same size it normally is. I know I'm always talking about that man unit, but I'm going to keep talking about it. His head is not even normal size. And I mean that with all due respect. Look at his braids. You know how it is, ladies. When you got to put a new lace front on, or you got to put your lace front back on because you don't feel like doing your hair, you don't have time for washing condition, you got to like a unit, you just need to put it down. But you're like, I'm not washing and combing out these cornrows and making new straight backs. So we just going to have to make do. Drake, do you know that when your braids are not laying close enough to the scalp, you cannot do a straight style or a ponytail lace front? You must move to curly or wavy, something that camouflages the volume. But this is how you know he don't have any black women working for him, and your hairdresser don't like you. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this video with The Weeknd, because this is the funniest mess I ever saw. Look at The Weeknd's face and the weirdo mess that Drake is into. Oh, yeah, by the way, for this clip, if I didn't mention it, Drake had to delete it because the internet clowned the mess out of him. So much so that he deleted it. Drake don't know how to stand on business. He just don't. But let's get into the Weeknd stuff, all right? Look at this mess. Look, he's saying hi to everybody in the room. Now, I want everybody to think, when I say that Drake wears a lace front and that's his own hair under the thing, you guys, I want you to brace yourselves, okay? I'm going to put it on the big screen. I need to put a trigger warning in. You're about to see Drake's real hairline, real chin, real face, real nose, and dare I say, real abs, all right? Let's go. Now, if you're wondering, okay, let's get into this. All right, everybody ready? But pay attention to the jawline.
Of course, bro. I almost cried 4 times.
Okay, what's up, man?
Yes.
Glad you came, man.
Look at this.
What's up, man? No, it was crazy. What?
Okay, if you're like, where's Willow? Willow is that white guy.
Where's Willow?
That
Yo,
moved
your
to-
heart
I'm
didn't
sorry,
drop when Ye was
Caucasian
like...
gentleman that moved in front of the Weeknd. Look at why everybody looking at him. That moved in front of the Weeknd. Honey, she's probably too old for him. He probably was like, you graduated high school. Ugh. He moved in front of the Weeknd to say hi to the Weeknd because Drake wouldn't acknowledge him, right? The Weeknd at this point is the only reason why Drake's first album, Take Care, did any numbers. And he didn't even get paid for any of those songs, okay? He moved in to talk to Weeknd, and Drake was like, where's Willow? To grab Willow. Look at this mess. Hold on.
Yo, moments, bro. And that Ye moment.
Yo, where's Willow? Yo, your heart didn't drop when Ye was like, yo, stop the music. I was like, oh.
I was like, the beginning of the speech, I was like, this is gonna go
I thought he was
somewhere
gonna be
dark.
I mean, listen, I will be honest. Drake does have a good knack for imitating people because he imitated Kanye, but it also makes me think Psychopath North. So whatever. But let's keep going with Drake's real laugh, real smile, real face. Hold on. Ain't got no chin. Habibi ain't go to Dubai yet. Habibi ain't go to Dubai yet. Now look at this. Look at this.
This man on his own stage. I thought he was about to go off.
No jokes. I was like, oh, it's gonna go dark. It's going dark. It's going.
But like, it was so funny because like I think like Virgil or like Don had their arm around me, and then when he said
Who
stop
is
the
this
music, I
man?
just felt the arm like leave, you know, like the music, I just felt the arm like leave, you know, like
Look at the Weeknd's face right now. This is what I wanted to show y'all. He still hasn't said shit to the Weeknd. He's still ignoring him. This is the man that made Drake's whole album. And you know what Drake's acting like this? Because he wanted to sign the Weeknd to the OVO sweatshop. The Weeknd got a better deal and said he wasn't going to sign with Drake, but he was so cool. And Drake was so mad, he tried to destroy the Weeknd's career after that, but the Weeknd had so much talent, it couldn't happen. This is who Drake is. People talk about the Drake stimulus package. Nah. Tell people on OVO actually blew up. Everybody in that sweatshop literally being double agents for Kendrick. Where did it actually blow up? I want to know. So look, here we go. Look. Look at the Weeknd's face. He looked like he ready to whisk it all. He literally, you know how when somebody is playing in your face and they think shit's sweet, but they don't know. And you sit there, you just imagining, disemboweling them. You imagine some Highlander stuff. You imagine some crazy mess because these people think that you're a joke and you just sitting there giggling to yourself like, oh, I don't feel like going to jail. Look at the Weeknd's face. Look, and Drake is right in front of his face doing it. It's weirdo-ish, especially when the Weeknd at the end of the day was the one that put you on, because it's before there was a Drake stimulus package. And can we just also say there ain't never going to be anything called the Drake stimulus package because Drake can't even stimulate himself. Look at the Weeknd. Look at this. Looking right at him like, oh, you know, he imagined everything that's in season 4 of Silence of the Lambs. I don't blame him, though. Look at this mess, y'all. And look at the way they just looking at each other. The Weeknd is looking like, you really want to do this? And Drake is, and this is how you know Drake is, like Kendrick said, I know we got some hoe in him. Look at the way he did all that passive aggressive shit. When the Weeknd meets his eyes and looks at him like, you really gonna play in my face? And Drake is trying to size him up with his invisible chin. So Drake got, hold on, look what happens now. He's literally, that's when he finally, well, the video cuts off, but he lifts up the hand to say, what's up to the Weeknd? Baby, listen, Drake's reign of terror is over. I just had to share these funny things with you. I do find it funny, but then now, him and Kanye, who's also had the worst year ever, might have to cling to each other for relevance. And isn't that a conundrum? Because think about it. Kanye probably could make Drake come back and could help him. But the only thing is, Drake's people and his overlords are not fond of Kanye at all. They ain't gonna put Kanye on. So it makes you think, what's more important, money or your pride? Are they willing to sacrifice their people's pride so Drake's career can keep going forward? Or are they going to reinvest into finding another Patsy? Diddy gone. Kendrick ended Drake. Kendrick can't be bought. So who else are they going to look to? I don't know, y'all. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.